Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my blind playthrough for RDR2 in 2025, and we are just entering into Chapter 2. As a matter of fact, last night, for something to do while listening to tons of this amazingly fantastic news cycle, I was going to do some hunting, and I flat ran into an event involving Sadie Adler, so I couldn't save it. I had to quit out as soon as I could, so I didn't spoiler myself, you know, and go ahead so I could capture it in this recording. So I'm pretty sure that'll happen after we leave camp. And then when we return to camp, it should trigger the event. So we'll have to see how that goes. Let's go ahead and grab our weapons then.
And the first part of useful is not driving me insane with your constant complaining.
I ain't complaining.
Oh, it's happening right now.
Complain.
I ain't complaining. I'm just saying.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the Navy?
Yeah, they left the ladies in port.
Ha, and you preferred that, did you?
Sometimes, depending on the ladies. Or should I say the women?
They're not getting along at all.
Say
Uh-oh.
whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you could be missing a hand.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife.
No,
Uh-oh.
both of you. Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
Well, that's cool.
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Letter from Mr. Pearson and shopping list.
Here.
I should check that out, actually. Is this it? Shopping list. Unique item. Okay, there's not a way to look at it. And apparently there's not a way to look at this either. A letter from Pearson for Arthur to post. Okay.
You cool down then yet?
I guess.
Now, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this.
Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors.
Man,
You
this
ever
is
actually
wrong.
even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that bag. We got work to do.
I forgot what I was gonna say, man. I plumb left my mind.
Yep.
And here we are. This is Rhodes.
One of those days.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws.
Put that
Not
down,
idiots.
Sadie.
We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there, you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
We rob people who rob other people. See, I kind of like that, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit ashamed to admit how much I like that idea. I love it.
Morning, friend.
Alright. Are these just two random people? They seem to make it...
What did you get there?
They're making a beeline for
What
me.
do you mean nothing? What's in the parcel?
Look, it's some ointment, all right? For a private matter. Now, I really must be going. Don't mention this to Vera.
Alright. Ointment. I don't want to know anymore.
Good morning, mister.
Morning.
Morning, partner.
Morning. Alright, I guess we talk to this feller here.
Can I help you, mister?
Oh, I do
Yes,
need to
I
pay
would
my
like
bounty.
to post a letter.
All right.
Guess that's it.
Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
What kind of temperatures are we dealing with? Maybe it won't show me because we're in the middle of an objective. Well, you guys are seeing this video.
Already?
I'm working.
What is taking you so
Listen,
long?
lady, I got it all in the wagon there.
I could train my goat to do this faster. Wait, boy. We ain't got all day.
You guys should be seeing this on Tuesday. I'm recording it on Super Bowl Sunday, though.
How are things?
And I am predicting... well, I guess kind of my better judgment, honestly. I'm predicting Philadelphia.
I think this is everything.
Thanks.
And I think that's probably because I got burned whenever I didn't think that they would beat New England.
Give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help. Okay, get on. I'm about done here.
All right.
Hello, sir. Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Giddy up.
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Yeah, I hear that.
Just don't kill the camp cook. Please.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
God damn it! Get moving now! Whoa! The hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
Kill that bitch! You're landing Rick.
Oh, shut up! I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down. Easy.
It sounded like they called her name
I
out.
wanted to see some action, lady.
Another one behind me in the rocks. Damn
Whoa.
it.
You okay there, Sadie?
Of course. Think I can't handle these fools? There, see? Not many still standing now. Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't I? You run,
I
you
don't
goddamn
remember
coward.
asking you to
We're
prove
good here, Arthur. I'm shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
I remembered what I was going to say earlier.
What are you doing?
With her
We
personality
should get
type,
out of here.
I don't think I'd be calling her princess. Not if you want her to be
No,
on your
pass
side.
those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Can't you go any faster? And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not.
Hey, watch it! So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind of ballers.
Not a chance.
Well, that's cool that we had this development. I knew that Sadie was kind of a tomboy and a she turns into, like, you don't want to mess with her, is what it looks like to me. She's a firecracker, and she don't have a problem throwing knives or shooting guns. So I've been interested to see her character develop, and in chapter 1 and 2, she's just completely out of it, you know? She's recovering, traumatized. So it's nice to see her character open up in chapter 3. Looking forward to seeing what develops there.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
That shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Mission complete. Further questions of female suffrage. We got silver.
Arthur.
Actually, kind of looks better. It's doing any better. He hadn't been bothering me lately either. That's an uptick. Okay. Camp chores. So we got the chores all set up. The camp's being set up. Do we have any food available?
Arthur, you gotta find us some food or some money, Arthur.
I know.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, well, where are we at? 17 minutes. Let's see if we can take care of that then. And, what I did...
Busy, Arthur?
Oh, man, I kind of am, Javier. We'll get with Javier in the next video, maybe. But in that time that I was just listening to news and doing some hunting in the background, then I had to stop it because that event with Sadie that we just did kicked off. And I couldn't save it either. I went to the fence to see if I could sell all my extra guns. I could not. So I'm still trying to... I need to look that up on the internet. I'm sure it's easy. I just keep forgetting. But I was able to sell a whole bunch of other stuff to the fence. So I made quite a bit of money. And she said we need money and food. So... Oh man, Dutch. We probably need to go talk to Dutch. It would make sense. We're gonna go do that. Let's see here. We need to take the old marker off. This is Horseshoe Bend? No, that's the stable. Here's Horseshoe Bend. We can remove this and place it down here. All right, let's double back here. Oh, Dutch is down by the water. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to talk to him. It looks like he's stewing over something. We just did a relocation. We're basically second in command. We need to circle up with him.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Okay, so it's a fishing trip. We'll have to take care of the other stuff in another episode, I guess.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over, Dutch.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
All right, the three OGs are going to go fishing together. I'm sure we'll have things to talk about. That's what this really is. This is a meeting. To get over, this is what you might call a sit down. I don't know. Sit down, normally you're in trouble.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, it was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived.
Yeah,
How
we're
well
old.
We have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks.
Don't use
See what
weapons or
turns
cause
up.
trouble in roads.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend.
you didn't shoot him?
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Okay.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train.
Nice.
Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive.
Oh, don't run off the track.
All right. Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No. Did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here.
Oh!
That must have hurt. Leave them. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train.
This is how
See the
we
flat
learn.
carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can.
I think this is how we learn how to
You think
rob
you
a
can jump on
train.
there?
Me? Why me? Cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! You bastard! Get the hell off!
That's 2 of 3, I think. Maybe it's 4.
Run! Don't let them get away!
You're only making
Yeah,
it
it's
worse.
4.
Stop!
I had to figure out what button that was.
Come on, shitbag!
Go on, don't lose them!
Bastard!
Damn bastard!
Get the hell away from me.
Come on! You stop them, I'll stop the train.
You hold it right there! Just you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here.
Do we need to bother?
Let me go.
Can't do that.
Come on. Come on.
God, I'm trying to block.
Careful as it might be, do not kill him. I don't think I can open the door from the outside.
Wasting my time.
My goodness, man. Arthur got cut up pretty good.
Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Pick up the Anderson boy. That makes sense.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well,
Sure.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Greys for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
I don't trust people who own that high percentage of the businesses in any given area. But he made it sound like they're the good
Welcome
guys.
to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Okay, this way.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out over rebel gold and marrying cousins or not marrying. And
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents? I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
We are fishing.
Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Oh, let's go fishing.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like
Seems
this
like
place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Seems like an opportunity for more dialogue. Oh.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Yeah.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Van der Linde. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Craig?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Hold.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
Okay.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
That's what thieves always say.
Easy. Are you crazy? All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh. Okay, here we go.
Sturgeon's really big fish. I thought they were river fish, though, not lake.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Well, what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Keep going.
Is this the same lake that Blackwater's on? It can't be. No, that lake would be enormous. We're in a totally different part of the map than Blackwater. Oh, there's a... My bad. There is a specific spot I'm supposed to be going to.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big.
Dawn or dusk.
Like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. You got a bite.
That's on the hook, Arthur.
Stop reeling when the fish is struggling.
Okay,
Continue
that was a bite.
can cause
There,
the line to break.
Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya! Shit. Got away.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that.
Steelhead trout.
Told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur. There he is.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
There you go.
4-pound largemouth
That's a nice
bass.
There we go. Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Nice, you hooked him.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really?
Oh.
She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
That feels like a bite. Got one!
You got a bite there, Arthur.
Man, the fish are really biting today. Wish it was like this in real life. I guess sometimes it can be. I don't go fishing very often. Very, very, very seldom. I think I can probably count in two hands the amount of times I've been fishing in my whole life. But I got cousins and uncles and stuff that fish a lot, and I've had friends who are really, really into it. I never really understood it. But some people find a lot of peace in it, so I get it. Not everybody understands that I love to play video games, you know? Just kind of to each their own.
Not bad, Arthur.
Keeping that one, eh?
Yeah, Arthur's underweight.
It looks like you got a bite, Arthur. Now reel him in, Arthur. Well done.
Oh, that's a steelhead. Oh, maybe I was thinking of a different steel something, but it's not a trout.
Worth keeping that one.
No way, it's a trout. No, they are called steelheads. They're enormous.
Got a nibble there, Arthur?
Oh, just a nibble, though. Yeah.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
You're getting the hang of this.
£4 bass. That's a small bass, but
Make sure you
who
don't forget
cares?
about that and let it rot in the bag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's... I probably need to check that out. Okay, so if I unequip my fishing rod, does that mean we go home?
Can we call it a day, fellas?
Yep.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
Ask that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be 3 poor mariners newly come from the sea. We
What was that
spend
about?
our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we lament?
I see. I gotta pop a tonic. Deadeye? No. Health? Yes. And probably stamina.
For the merchant
Drink some
men
gin.
who our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, to them we...
Maybe drink some more gin. Kentucky bourbon. There we go.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
It's a pretty sweet setup for our camp. There's Jack. I just now saw him.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got
You two by my side. Things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going
All right,
to take in...
so we're gonna eat. Oh, can I not eat this? I probably gotta
I'll give these fish to
cook it.
Pearson.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Okay, can we grab some stew? You've eaten stew recently, try again later. Okay, let's double check player status. Sure enough, he's underweight. Okay, Sadie's in the yellow blouse. This is Abigail, right? Yes. This is Mary Beth.
Hi there.
I felt like a 6-year-old. Go
Uh,
ahead, they says.
I don't
Shoot us.
recognize her.
So I did. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. Hi, Arthur.
Oh, Molly, okay. Mrs. Grimshaw.
Mr. Morgan? Spotted me at the bar taking the bullets out of me gun. Oh, he stood there laughing and crying.
Maybe this is the fire that I can use? I don't think so. I don't see the, whatchamacallit.
I'm not fooled.
Yeah. Okay. There it is.
Okay, Mr. Morgan.
We're at 57 minutes, so right on it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan!
Yep.
I've noticed you've stopped paying into the box.
I've been sort of busy, Miss Grimshaw.
Well, we all need to eat, Mr. Morgan.
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Thank you.
That's what we're going to do next episode. Cook. Flaky fish. And since I don't believe fish is going to keep as well as meat, we're going to eat the fish right away. Like, obviously that's true in real life. I'm saying in the game. How long is it going to take? I don't see my controls. Okay, I pulled right trigger and he ate it. Oh yeah, you can't even stow it.
Hello.
You have to cook and eat. Okay, what's our status now? It does take time to catch up, so Not surprised that it says still underweight. Here's more fish. Oh, that one we could stow, but we're going to go ahead and eat it. Oh, you can speed up the process. Okay, go back. And I think I'll... Oh, whoops. Cook and stow these. Okay, and I think that's it. Can make a health cure. And he practically got his hand in the fire.
Evening, Arthur.
Hey. Who's that? Kieran, I think? I don't want to bore you guys with the ammo. I hate to be rude, Kieran, but I just finished up. Okay, so we're gonna go send Arthur to bed.
Evening, Arthur.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised, or I was whenever I first learned about it, at just how I gotta find where I'm at.
Yes, Reverend.
Do you think the Pinkertons are finally gonna kill us?
Perhaps.
I'm so worried.
I think this is my spot here. I was real surprised to learn just how comfortable a cot is. When it's pulled tight, you know, it's set up correctly. Well, and my cot was not anything like this. Well, I can't say not anything. It was a lot like this, honestly, but I'm talking military cots. And man, they work really, really well. 9 hours of sleep, hey, not bad. Well, we opened up Sadie's dialogue in this episode, and we pushed some things along with Dutch. We got to go investigate the Greys. I need to sell stuff at the fence, donate money to the camp, and bring food in. Oh, examine this flower. What's up with this flower? Arthur keeps this, or somebody gave it to him? This seems like something that somebody would give, not that he would have just on his own. Man, I wish I knew the importance of that. There's got to be some significance. Dudes don't just put flowers in glasses. You know, I don't know. I don't know any guys that do that. That we don't even think in those terms. This would have some sort of sentimental value. So I don't remember what that ties to if something happened. I'm gonna go ahead and shave. All facial hair. Let's go with this. And I might go with a different haircut too, eventually. I don't really know. Yeah, anyway, let's not waffle on it. I'll figure it out as we go. Let's go ahead and save it. Good luck to the Eagles tonight, I guess. I don't really have a dog in the fight. I kind of like Chiefs players. It's just that they've been winning a lot lately, you know, so I don't know. Story. I'm not rooting for anybody. I cannot bring myself to root for the Eagles. I'm a Cowboys fan. About the only thing I could maybe do is hope that the Eagles winning another championship would shame Jerry so much that it pushes him out of his current mode and forces him to consider running the team in a different manner. That's the only thing I can think of. So I'm not really rooting for anybody, but I hope to see a good game, and we'll see what happens. Again, by the time you guys watch this, you should already know the outcome, or you don't care about football, right? But again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw, and more importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode, where the story continues.